can make it a nice tight little comet tail.
That's not easy, which is good.
Yeah.
So when I explain to people with the live gun, it's difficult because there's nothing.
You can't tell if they're doing
there's nothing happening on the other side.
Right.
So this one is perfect because when you have them prep it, you can see without looking at their finger even that they're prepping it. And then when you tell them to break the shot, it turns into green, so you know that it's breaking. So you can have them do that over and over again until it sticks.
One of the design criteria was to provide a fully adjustable practice resetting trigger.
The take-up, if you want to use the take-up and you want to switch it off, you can. If you want to use it and see when you're prepping the trigger properly or if you're prepping the trigger too early, you can see that also. But if you get tired of it, you turn it off, and then all you have is your regular 1mm laser gun.
Okay, so the common problem with problem shooters is, well, at least one of them is like this. They press the trigger and they hold it. And for no reason, they're holding it. And sure, you need to have a follow-through, but that's just over with in a split second. Trigger speed and accuracy combination, you need to be able to let go of the trigger and then come back to the point of taking up the slack, indicated by the red dot, and then pressing the trigger again. So it's as important to let go of the trigger fast so you can come back, prep it, and squeeze it again. So that gives you speed and accuracy. Let go, prep the trigger, squeeze.
There's some fundamental training principles that has to be abided by for any training system to be sustainable. And this pistol, I mean, it wasn't designed from the cubicle, it was designed from really the training facility. I mean, it allows functionality for all types of training, such as reloads, of course, presentations, transition, trigger break.
With airsoft and other tools, you gotta reload, you run out of pellets. With this, you can try fire to your heart's content, and you still can tell if you have proper trigger control or not because of where the beam hits. So I highly recommend this tool.
One question people often have is, how do you record your hits? How do you know your hits? And with our flash visual impulse memory, it's actually quite easy to identify our hits and moreover our misses.
Suspect, come out with your hands up. Do it now.
Stop. I can see the red dot, which means that you had your trigger prepped. You do realize you did that, right?
I know better than that.
Yeah, so your job is to watch the hands, make sure it's not an immediate threat, and assessing that. So you should have been indexed during that time period, not prepped, because you shouldn't have been firing at that time, right? So we'll work on that. This is perfect. I mean, I think this would take you, your good shooter, to beyond good. I mean, I really think so. You can get an immediate feedback as you're doing it. You never get that, right? With the dry firing, you don't really know if you're doing it perfectly. And I think I do it maybe 80% right. But this one, it tells me right away if I'm doing it perfect right there. So now you're forcing me to do it perfectly. Prepping, squeezing, prepping, squeezing. Prep, break, prep, break, prep and break, like that.
Suspect, come out with your hands up. Do it now. I see the gun. Hands up. Hands up. Put your hands up.
Okay, let's stop there. Excellent work. So when you saw him coming out, you saw the gun, you challenged him while you prepped the trigger because there's an imminent threat, you're about to fire at him. And then when you went for the gun, you fire, which was indicated by the green laser dot, meaning that you fire. So it was appropriate response. Very good.
But great training tool. I love it. Cool thing too is you can also put these particular sights I have here are the Savigny sights, which I like. But some people may not like these. You can put the Trigicon sights or whatever sights you like. The Dawson's, doesn't matter.
Cool. You did it all day.
Get over.
I like it.